What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another video, man. Woo! And tonight, man, I'm going to talk about tonight's basketball game. You had the number 10 ranked LSU Tigers beating the Florida Gators 79-78 in overtime. Woo! Man, I tell you what, bruh. This basketball team sure knows how to keep it interesting. They sure know how to keep you at the edge of your seat in every single game, it seems like, man. Every game, it seems like, goes to overtime or comes down to the end. This team here, man, they don't blow nobody out. And, like, all these games come down to the end, but to their credit, almost all of them, they pull them out, yo. Tonight was no different, man. We got off to a great start, had a, 11-point lead early in the game, the first half. Emmit Williams came up off the bench and just was absolutely spectacular, had 11 points in the first half. Then JaVantae Smart got off to a quick start. And Florida went on a little run to close out the first half. And in the second half, man, it basically was back and forth, man. Shout out to this guy, Hudson, from Florida, man. He was out, he had like, 33 points, man. We couldn't do nothing with him, yo. He was driving to the hole. He was hitting step-back threes. He was just doing whatever he wanted to do out there, and we didn't have any answer for him whatsoever, yo. But also shout out to Tramont Waters, man, who came up in the clutch and did his thing, too. You know, late in the game, man, we had a 1-point lead, and then we surprised Florida with a zone, and then they gave it over to Hudson, and he shot a three, and the ball bounced off the rim, hit the backboard, and went in to give Florida a 2-point lead with like 6.5 seconds left. Next thing you know, we inbounds the ball to Tramont Waters, and he goes the length of the court and gets a nice layup in with 0.5 of a second left to tie the game up, and we go into overtime. And in overtime, you know, we coming out there, Tramont doing his thing, everybody playing well. Then at the end, man, Florida gets the ball back again with like 12 seconds, 7 seconds or so left, down by 1 point. And Hudson gets the ball and is like, oh boy, here we go again. But he ends up slipping down and falling. And Kevon Allen gets the ball. He tries to drive to the hole, but time had expired, and we pull out the win, 79-78. What a season this has been. What a magical run this has been this season, man. We are now 15-2 in the SEC. We finish off our SEC schedule 9-0 on the road, undefeated. That is a huge accomplishment, man. Like I said, college basketball is probably the sport where it's the hardest to win on the road. And this team went on the road in tough places, yo. You know, going to Rupp Arena, you know, going to Florida, going to Alabama, going to Mississippi State, going to Ole Miss. You know, these are all basically tournament teams. And to get a win on all of their home courts is pretty impressive, man. Like, 9-0 on the road in the SEC, man. That is nothing to sneeze at. That's something the committee gonna really take a look at. That's what's up, man. You even had Carl Ravage and Andy Kennedy tonight saying that they feel like if LSU win tonight, beat Vanderbilt, and win the SEC tournament, they got a real shot to be a 1 seed. Like, wouldn't that be something, man? But shout out to the Tigers, man. Now we get, you know, Vanderbilt at home. They're winless in the SEC, even though it looked like they're playing well early on. I think they're playing Arkansas. But we get them at home Saturday. And if we beat them, we clinch the number 1 seed in the SEC tournament and obviously at least a share of the SEC title. If Auburn could go out there and knock off Tennessee, they get Tennessee at home. So if we could go handle our business like we're supposed to against Vanderbilt, and Auburn knock off Tennessee at home, we can win the SEC title outright, you know. But even if we don't win it outright, if we just win, we win a share of it, and we definitely are the number 1 seed in the SEC tournament, man. What a win by this team, man. Yes, they like to give us all a heart attack, but nevertheless, a win on the road against a tournament caliber team is big time. 9-0 on the road in the SEC. Good job, Tigers, man. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go and give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have LSU basketball content throughout the season. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.